Hey guys, Gamer here, and welcome to my impressions trailer for Sonic Boom 2 Fire and Ice. So yeah, just when you thought that they weren't going to make any more video games out of this, well, it looks like they are. And for those of you who don't know, Sonic Boom is a spin-off series, not a reboot, as most people seem to make that mistake, but a spin-off series to the main Sonic universe where, of course, you get the redesigns and all that, and that resulted in, like, you know, a TV show made by We Do Productions, Rise of Lyric, created by Big Red Button Studios, and then, of course, Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal. Now, in order to actually get what I have actually played, or at least seen, of the Sonic Boom universe, I've watched most of the TV show. I still have to catch up on a lot of episodes. You can watch my Sonic Boom vlogs to see my opinions on each of the individual episodes. And, of course, I did a full blind Let's Play of Rise of Lyric, which was a piece of crap. Yeah, this game was really awful. And because of that, I never played the 3DS game Shattered Crystal, so I can't really say much for Shattered Crystal. But it seems like there's going to be a new Sonic Boom game, and this one is going to be for the 3DS. We still have yet to find out if there's going to be another Wii U launch or anything. So here are my reactions. And by the way, I've seen the trailer before, so here we go. So Sonic Boom Fire and Ice trailer. Sega. What do you get when you mix fire with gasoline with ice? But you either get that galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy 2, or you get that, or Slush. That's from Calbot. Play with fire. Not a good idea, kids. They're already sending bad morals. How dare they? Race with ice. Well, you can play with ice. At least that's safe. Kinda. Unleash 5 characters. So Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Sticks,
the hammer's coming down.
And of course Amy, who wasn't playable in the 3DS version, and Sticks wasn't playable in the Rise of Lyric game. Explore a strange new world where for some reason there is no slush.
I've got one more trick up my sleeve.
Battle huge bosses. That actually looks like a cool boss. Get fired up with Sonic Boom Fire and Ice, coming soon, and yeah, created by Sanzor Games, so.
That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah, as a whole, the game, it's quite ballsy for the fact that they come out with another Sonic Boom game. I mean, I was kind of suspecting that they would come out with a Sonic Boom game, and hopefully it's better than what Shattered Crystal and Rise of Lyric was, because as we all know, Rise of Lyric was a really piece of crap, and even though I never played Shattered Crystal was said to be just mediocre and pretty generic, but overall pretty bad in most people's opinions. This one kinda looks promising, but I used kinda really briefly. So yeah, if I look over some of the stuff, the 3DS system that they're using is with the new 3DS, and I don't have that. I mean, this is my current 3DS system. I have the 3DS XL. Unfortunately, I don't have the new 3DS, and yeah, it's actually pretty cool that we also get to play as Amy for this game, so we get to play as all 5 characters rather than leave one of the girls out and all that. So yeah, it's pretty cool that we get all 5 characters rather than just stick it with 4, you know. And yeah, Amy was my most played character in Rise of Lyric, mostly because of her acrobatic skills, as well as for the fact she can triple jump, and that made platforming easier. But yeah, Shattered Crystal I have not played, and I might consider buying it just so I can play it and see how it is. And yeah, from what I've heard from most people, it was just overall boring and generic, but not as awful as Rise of Lyric. And yeah, speaking of which, Lyric. Is Lyric even in this game? Because we know that Lyric was the antagonist in both Shattered Crystal as well as Rise of Lyric. I mean, Rise of Lyric, I think that's pretty straightforward. Alright, so yeah, we get our title screen, so let's get a good look at it. So yeah, title screen actually looks pretty good, actually. So yeah, we got our 5 main characters, we got Dr. Eggman on the side, and then we got what looks like, you know, 3 different robots, and I don't think any of them look familiar, and neither of them look like Lyric, so Lyric might not even be in this game, and that might be because of the negative reception that he got, and it was such a shame, because that character did have a good start-in point, but then they didn't develop his character further after Lyric's weapon facility, which was such a... oh, God. What were they thinking? So, yeah. In terms of how this game can actually be successful, they have to really make the jokes work, because, personally, I like the TV show. And the jokes in the TV show, it's hit and miss for the most part, but when it does hit, they are pretty funny. Whereas the jokes in Rise of Lyric, some of them are not bad ideas, but then you get, like, the presence joke, which is so goddamn painful. But yeah, the one-liners in Rise of Lyric did not work. The one-liners in Sonic Boom are actually really rare, and for the most part, the jokes did work in the TV show, so hopefully they take the consideration of what the fans liked and didn't like between the games and what they liked from the TV show, and hopefully they make this game better than the previous 2 games. And by the looks of it, I think it might be somewhat better. Like, I think it might be mediocre for the most part, because there's definitely a lot of people pissing themselves and being skeptical and all that, and yeah, it really comes as no surprise that people are pretty skeptical. Like, if this game fails, I'm out. Oh, well, Sega has officially lost themselves. I'm out. Goodbye. You know what? Even though I did try to give them a chance with Rise of Lyric, I will try to give them a chance with Fire and Ice. And since I won't be able to do an LP of this, since this is on the 3DS, I will eventually buy this game and do my review on it. In fact, I might eventually do a review on Shattered Crystal, since I have not played Shattered Crystal. But yeah, I will play Shattered Crystal eventually, and I will play Fire and Ice, hopefully soon. And yeah, in terms of a new Wii U game, there hasn't been any mention for that yet, but if there is like a new Wii U game, hopefully it's a big improvement over Rise of Lyric, because if the Sonic Boom universe is going to go anywhere, they have to be able to evolve. And shoot, my camera just died out, so I'm just continuing on with my commentary. So yeah, as a whole, this seems not so promising, but it definitely looks better than Shattered Crystal, that's for sure. So take it for what it's worth. I am kind of skeptical, but at the same time, I'll be open-hearted, since, hey, that's kind of what Sonic is supposed to be from the main universe, right? But anyway, thank you for watching my reaction video, and hopefully this will be a pretty good thing. Jeez, I'm recovering from being sick, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next Nitsa Gamer video. Goodbye.